What if one quote could change your life? Stoicism teaches us that wisdom lies in simplicity. Let's explore 15 powerful quotes that can transform the way you live. Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy, is built on the principles of resilience, virtue, and wisdom. Its core teachings focus on how we respond to the world around us, encouraging us to cultivate inner strength, control our emotions, and live in harmony with nature. The Stoics believed that true happiness doesn't come from external circumstances, but from within, through mastering our thoughts and actions. In today's fast-paced world, Stoic wisdom offers timeless insights that can help us navigate challenges, reduce stress, and live more fulfilling lives. The quotes we'll explore today are not just philosophical musings. They are practical tools for personal growth and self-improvement. By reflecting on and applying these teachings, we can build greater resilience, embrace adversity, and live more purposefully. Throughout this video, we'll dive into 15 quotes from some of the greatest Stoic minds, Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, and explore how each one can serve as a powerful tool for better living. Whether you're facing challenges in your personal life, striving for success, or seeking inner peace, these Stoic principles offer valuable guidance to improve your mindset and overall well-being. Let's begin our journey toward a more intentional and fulfilling life with the wisdom of the Stoics. Quote 1. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. Explanation. Our thoughts shape our reality, and by controlling them, we can transform our lives. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, understood that the mind is the key to our emotional state and overall well-being. We may not have control over external events, but we do have power over how we respond to them. By practicing mental discipline and choosing our thoughts carefully, we can maintain peace and happiness regardless of what happens outside ourselves. Why it's powerful. This quote is a reminder that happiness is not something external that we can attain, but an internal state of mind. By focusing on positive, constructive thoughts and avoiding negative or destructive ones, we set ourselves up for a life of resilience and fulfillment. It challenges us to rethink our perception of happiness as something external, shifting the focus to the power of our mindset. Application. Start by being mindful of your thoughts. When challenges arise, take a step back and assess how you're interpreting the situation. Focus on reframing negative thoughts into opportunities for growth. This mental shift can greatly influence your emotional state and overall quality of life. Quote 2. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Seneca. Explanation. A key aspect of Stoic thought is recognizing that much of our suffering comes not from actual events, but from the worries and fears we imagine about the future. We often create scenarios in our minds that seem daunting, but are entirely hypothetical. This mental anguish can paralyze us, causing unnecessary distress long before any real problem arises. Why it's powerful? Seneca's insight teaches us that fear and worry are often based on our imagination, not reality. This reminds us that we have the power to control our thoughts and not let them spiral into anxiety. Embracing this perspective can help reduce unnecessary stress and improve our ability to deal with life's actual challenges when they do occur. Application. Practice mindfulness by staying grounded in the present moment. When fear or worry about the future arises, ask yourself, is this a real problem or am I imagining it? Refocus on what you can control in the now, and remember that most fears never come to fruition. Quote 3. It is not things themselves that disturb us, but our opinions about them. Epictetus. Explanation. According to Epictetus, the events in our lives don't cause distress. our interpretations of those events do. How we perceive situations shapes our emotional responses. For instance, a setback at work or a disagreement with a friend might cause us frustration or anger, but it's our judgment of these situations that amplifies the negative feelings. Why it's powerful. This quote teaches us that we have the power to control how we react to life's challenges. By shifting our perceptions, we can transform difficult situations into opportunities for growth or calm acceptance, freeing ourselves from unnecessary emotional turmoil. Application. When faced with a challenging situation, pause and ask yourself, how am I interpreting this? If you find that your perception is leading to distress, challenge those thoughts. Try to see the situation from a different angle, focusing on solutions or the lessons you can learn. Quote 4. He who is brave is free. Seneca. Explanation. Seneca emphasizes that true freedom comes from overcoming fear and acting in alignment with our values. Bravery is not about being fearless, but about having the courage to face challenges, even when we feel afraid. When we confront fear and push through discomfort, we free ourselves from the limitations it imposes. Why it's powerful. This quote highlights the connection between bravery and personal freedom. It shows that the fear we often avoid is the very thing that holds us back from achieving our full potential. By being brave, we liberate ourselves to pursue what truly matters without being shackled by doubt or uncertainty. Application. When faced with a decision or challenge that scares you, remind yourself that bravery is a choice. Take small steps outside your comfort zone and trust that by doing so, you are gaining more control over your life and your future. Quote 5. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Skillful pilots gain their reputation from storms and tempests. Epictetus. Explanation. Epictetus teaches that difficult experiences, although challenging, are the catalysts for growth and mastery. Just as a skilled pilot becomes known for navigating rough storms, we develop strength and wisdom by overcoming life's difficulties. The tougher the obstacle, the greater the opportunity for growth. Why it's powerful. This quote shifts our perspective on hardship. Instead of seeing adversity as something to avoid, we begin to view it as a necessary part of building resilience and character. The toughest times often offer the most valuable lessons. Application. When faced with challenges, remind yourself that these are opportunities to learn and grow. Instead of shrinking away from difficulty, embrace it as a way to refine your skills and build your inner strength. Each struggle is a stepping stone toward becoming a more capable and resilient individual. Quote 6. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. Explanation. Marcus Aurelius emphasizes that personal integrity and actions are more powerful than endless discussions about ideal behavior. Rather than debating what it means to be virtuous, we should focus on embodying those virtues through our actions. Why it's powerful. This quote calls us to take immediate, practical steps in aligning our lives with the principles we value, rather than getting stuck in theory. True character is revealed in what we do, not just what we say. Application. Shift your focus from intellectual debates to tangible actions that reflect your values. Whether it's practicing kindness, demonstrating patience, or being honest, strive to be the example of the person you aspire to become. Every action you take is a chance to live your values and grow into the person you want to be. Quote 7. Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Epictetus. Explanation. Epictetus reminds us that philosophy is not just about discussing ideas, but about integrating them into our lives. The true essence of Stoicism, or any philosophy, is shown through how we act, not merely through intellectual explanations. Why it's powerful. Words alone are insufficient in conveying the depth of a philosophy. By embodying Stoic principles such as virtue, wisdom, and self-control, we demonstrate their power and relevance in everyday life. Application. Rather than just talking about Stoicism or any other philosophy, focus on living it daily. Whether it's responding calmly to a stressful situation, showing resilience in the face of adversity, or practicing self-discipline, let your actions reflect the wisdom you seek to internalize. The impact of philosophy is most profound when it's demonstrated through the choices you make. Quote 8. A man is not good because of what he says, but because of what he does. Epictetus explanation. This quote emphasizes that our true character is revealed through our actions, not our words. Anyone can talk about being virtuous, but true goodness is demonstrated by living according to those principles consistently. Why it's powerful? It calls us to act with integrity, aligning our behavior with our values. Words alone are hollow if they're not backed up by meaningful action. Application. Focus on living your values daily through your actions. Whether it's kindness, honesty, or responsibility, make sure that what you do reflects who you are at your core. Don't just talk about what you believe, show it through your choices, your work, and your relationships. The strength of your character is best demonstrated by what you do, not what you say. Quote 9. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Epictetus. Explanation. This quote encourages self-reflection and clarity of purpose before taking action. It's about aligning your internal desires and goals with your actions. Before pursuing anything, you must first understand who you want to be and then take deliberate steps to embody that vision. Why it's powerful. It highlights the importance of intentionality in our actions. Rather than reacting to external pressures, we are called to act in accordance with our true self, ensuring that every step we take is purposeful and aligned with our values. Application. Start by reflecting on who you truly want to be and what you want to achieve. Then, identify the specific actions required to manifest that vision. Each decision you make should be a step toward becoming the person you've envisioned. Let your goals be driven by a clear sense of purpose. Quote 10. To love only what happens, what was destined, no greater harmony. Marcus Aurelius. Explanation. This quote teaches the power of acceptance. Instead of resisting or trying to control every aspect of life, we are encouraged to embrace what unfolds, understanding that everything, both good and bad, is part of a larger plan. By accepting life as it is, we achieve inner peace and contentment. Why it's powerful? The ability to accept life's events without resistance removes unnecessary stress and conflict. It allows us to focus on our response rather than fighting against circumstances beyond our control, leading to greater harmony and tranquility. Application. Practice acceptance by letting go of the need to control external situations. Focus on how you react, maintaining a sense of calm and gratitude no matter what comes your way. Shift your mindset to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. We've explored 15 powerful Stoic quotes, each offering timeless wisdom to help us cultivate a life of resilience, wisdom, and inner peace. From the importance of controlling our thoughts to the power of embracing challenges, Stoicism teaches us how to respond to life's ups and downs with grace and composure. Quotes like, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts," and "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice," remind us that our mindset and actions shape our experience and ultimately define who we become. As you reflect on these quotes, consider how you can incorporate Stoic principles into your daily life. By practicing mindfulness, embracing challenges, and focusing on what you can control, you can foster a more resilient and fulfilling existence. Remember, it's not just about knowing the philosophy, it's about living it. I encourage you to share which quote resonated most with you and how you plan to apply it in your life. Let's continue the conversation and support each other in becoming the best versions of ourselves. Final thought: waste no more time on what you cannot control. Focus on what you can and let that shape your destiny.